Hello peeps, Jordan is Great505 here. So, as you can see, we are no longer modern Sonic, but Junio Sonic. Now, obviously, Junio Sonic should be smaller since he's classic Sonic. But, well, it just plays better if he's like a similar size to the original Sonic I was using. Besides, it's not like anyone will know it. I don't know, the Junio Sonic scaling is messed up right now. Let me show you. Biggest problem we face is this. Alright, let's scale him back up to 1.0. Right, and you want to know what happens. Let's go to Edit. Let's go here. His scaling is just really weird. So I'll try to edit it so it's a better size, right? Like this. 0.5, 0.5. You know, because that's a better size for him. You know, see, he's much better. Well, now he's actually classic Sonic size. But let's see. Want to see what happens? So here's Junio Sonic. Everything's fine, right, guys? Everything's fine until this happens. Now he's grown back to a giant size, to the original size he was before, and I don't know why he does this. I genuinely cannot figure out why this happens, but it's really fucking annoying, because I don't know if it's the animations causing it, or if it's the blueprint. But everyone has an idea, because I am trying to learn how to use Dash Engine here, and, you know, I'm just trying to make a new Sonic, and that happens. So yeah, so for the time being, I have to, you know, do this. As you may be thinking, oh, Jordan, that doesn't seem too bad. I mean, after all, it's like... Oh wait, hold on, let me show. It doesn't seem too bad. I mean, look at it, look at this. He's a pretty good size until you realize scaling him down with the capsule component has issues. I mean, look at this. The jumping sphere does not go on him properly. You know, the fucking boost trail is small, and then look at the shield here. And then it also has camera issues. Like, it keeps, like, every time you go down a slope, it does this when you scale it down. As you can see, there's issues with this, and I'm just trying to look for a fix right now. But in the meantime, here he is. He doesn't have all his animations at the moment because I have to, you know, I have to animate them all. So I've been making animations for him, and obviously there's some issues, like his fingers come out. I'm trying to work on a system where the materials change, so he can do a figure 8 and he can switch from palms to fingers. The model was made by Black Cat Official. As you can see, I animated him going fast, and I want him to have a figure 8, but I have to figure out how to make the materials work for that and how to animate the figure 8. As you can see, that's the whole thing. He actually blends well, which is pretty good. And, yeah. I mean, let's go for the zone here. As you can see, I've made Boom Beach a lot bigger. Boom Beach Act 1. Originally, you could beat Boom Beach in 50 seconds. So let's show you what I've done. I've added this area. Well, I already showed this off in a previous video. As you can see, the frames are dropping because of all the fucking trees. Like, once again, my love for dense foliage is kicking me in the ass right now. I mean, look at this shit. Look at this fucking slideshow right now. I mean, this probably won't be a problem if you have a fucking beefy PC, but I have a 1050. And this is what happens when it lags. It messes up your movements. I mean, look at this shit. Look at the lag. The lag. Oh. Oh, Lord. This looks beautiful fucking gameplay. Sega, hire this man. He puts all this fucking foliage everywhere. See, it doesn't run this bad if I enable the pop-in, but then the pop-in makes it look bad. So then I'm stuck with this shit. So I added all this foliage because I'm trying to use the foliage as a guide for where the player is supposed to go. You know, I have all these trees to kind of, you know, guide the player. That was kind of my idea. But it's causing us issues here because it's just lagging shit out. And obviously I don't want, like, players to have to suffer through this. Like, I want it to be well optimized, so I'm gonna have to find some way to optimize this. Maybe I'll have to re-enable the pop-in, but, you know, know, it just looks so much better without the popping. You don't constantly see shit popping up in front of your face. But that was done because the optimization. As you can see, as soon as we get out of the foliage here, things, you know, run a bit better. Now let's get over here. Now, you know, Junio Sonic doesn't have rail grinding animation, so he just does this. And this is the final area. I have to change the monitors so they're actually classic Sonic ones, and just using modern stuff still. And change the homing attack icon. But we'll go up here, and you know, and now there's finally an end to the zone. Now I have to add the skybox as well, so you can actually see the Xtreme Island. Because in the original Sonic Xtreme, you can see Crystal Frost up there. But yeah. I have a Junio Sonic here. Yeah, it's been a while animating them too. There we go. Look at that. Somehow, we got an S rank. Wow, we did such a good job, everyone. But yeah, that's what I've been working on. Obviously, I haven't built the lighting, I haven't built a lot of things. I need to add the swap bots. You know, I have to do a lot of animation work right here. Let's go back here. But yeah, I kind of have this all set up, this whole fucking place. Oh, so now you want to come out like that. But yeah, you know, I'm gonna have to design Boom Beach Act 2 a little better so you don't see so much, because usually what developers do to make it so their game doesn't run like fucking shit, like mine is running like now, is having like areas like here. You want to know why this place doesn't lag? Because you have these rocks blocking the view of the whole map. But as soon as you get out here, you can see the whole fucking map. And I'm sure if you had a beefy PC, you could probably run this without any problem. Sure, that's true. But I know not everyone has beefy PCs, and that wouldn't be fair to them. But I'll see what I can do to optimize it. But that's kind of the progress. I have to make more animations. Obviously, there's some blending issues here. I mean, look at his hands. Now, as for the animations, I actually used... I got my Sonic Robo Blast 2 stuff here. I used this for reference for animating them. So I'm going to use this for the figure 8. You get all the animation sprites here from the Junio Sonic mod. So hopefully we can use that to, you know, give him his animations. Yeah, and I'm using Junio Sonic over the traditional classic Sonic design because just look at him. He's so much better. He's cooler than San Diego, alright? Cooler. And he looks really cool next to the modern Sonic here. Only problem is he doesn't have a mouth, so I'm thinking I'm going to have to take a 2D image of a mouth, put it onto his face, and then when the cutscenes come, it just pops up when he's talking and kind of animates. Which may look weird considering the Tails model I'll use probably won't have that. I don't think there's a Junio Tails model that would fit the art style, unfortunately. But yeah. As for his colors, I don't know if to make it a lighter shade of blue or just to keep it this metallic blue that I kind of have. Because I really like this. At the same time, the light blue might be more accurate. Now, this is a big step up from what we originally had. Originally, we had a modern Junio Sonic, as I call him, or just fucking Junio Sonic, but it's just modern Sonic, fucking Junio Sonic's head attached onto him here. The head didn't animate, it was just kind of a static head. It's just a static head. But yeah, I'm also going to have to look to get in all these guys and revamping them to be put into Xtreme here. I have to give these, you know, I never gave these dingoes proper textures. You know, I've learned a lot, so, you know, and these SWAT bots are actually going to be properly animated. I mean, the main thing is Dash Engine's just easier for me. Like, I've learned a lot more about Unreal Engine, so having that experience has helped me learn how to do the animation systems here better, and Dash Engine is kind of... Like, despite the issues I'm having with the scaling right now, it's just much easier to understand everything here, which is why I decided to start remaking the game entirely in Dash Engine, because, you know, the game itself I wasn't happy with, because my friend Hunter Rev was telling me the issues with it. Like, he, you know, explained that a lot of it just felt way too big, there wasn't a lot of clear direction of where to go and stuff like that. And, you know, unlike some people, he actually gave me advice on how to fix it. So I just put this project on hold for the years because I was like, I wasn't happy with the physics, I wasn't happy with a lot of things. I just wanted a better... You know, Infinity Engine just wasn't giving what I wanted. This engine actually has loops and slopes and stuff. But yeah, so with this animation, you can easily just put all the animations here. You can just put them all here. There's a lot of fucking animations I have to make. I'm just gonna tell you that. A lot of animations that I'm gonna have to be working on. That's weird. Why is it showing the modern Sonic animations here? But yeah. There's a lot of animations I have to put on here so that it's all working for Junio Sonic here. You know, there's a lot of improvements I want to make. Like with his jump here, it just kind of, I don't know, it doesn't look right. It doesn't look like a proper ball. And also with the walk, it's like, it kind of looks mo-capped for some reason. I don't know why it looks mo-capped. I hand animated this. The run, I think, looks fine. Obviously, I'm gonna try and improve it a bit with the figure 8 adding if you go fast enough. But other than that, I'm happy with the blending it has. Aside from the hand glitching out. But other than that, I think it's a good start. There's just a lot of work we're gonna have to do. Especially with making the SWAT bots and stuff, but I think it will pay off, because it's way better than what we had with the original game and just putting fucking Junio Sonic on the modern Sonic. And, yeah, and he just randomly T-poses because he doesn't have fucking proper animations for a lot of things right now. Look at this T-pose. And as you can see, the leg is causing me to fuck up because it fucking brings me down here. And then when it comes to the sand on Boom Beach here, it's a bit weird. But yeah, Boom Beach is much bigger now, and it just feels... there's also another thing I want to add. I want to add, like, debris, because this place is supposed to be a battlefield, if you didn't know. So Boom Beach is supposed to be the front lines for the Xtreme Island when Eggman was invading. So there should be destroyed tanks, helicopters from, you know, the Xtreme Island military defending itself. So there should just be tons of debris here, kind of scattering the battlefield. And that's why I called it Boom Beach, because the beach was boomed by explosives. Also, you have the... I don't know, I went for black sand. Like, I'm also doing the Halo mod. I'm doing Banished Base, which has also has black sand instead of, like, normal sand. But, I mean, if this was Banished Base, it would probably have all this, like, golden plates instead. Oh yeah, this is the second pathway to Boom Beach, too. I wanted to kind of show this off. And it's Laggy and Glory. Now you just go up here, little loops. Now my other concern too is like obviously it's easy to like fall off the track, so let me show what I mean. I'm just gonna try and explain it. So it's easy for you to get lost. So let's say you fail this and you somehow fall off this. So let's say you fall off this. What happens? Well, as you can see, now we're lost. What are we supposed to do? We're stuck in a fucking Everglade. So this is another problem. Which I guess I could set up like boundaries to prevent this. But, yeah, that's another issue, because you can easily just get lost in the map. Yeah, so these are the Everglades, as I thought. I thought it would be a cool section to add to Boom Beach. But yeah. I guess we can go back here. Then you have the cave area here. I don't know. I feel like it's a bit too linear. But I think Act 2 will improve on that. I'll try and improve on it and use Sonic Robo Blast 2's levels for reference. But I would say this is a much bigger improvement from what we had in the original Sonic Xtreme for Boom Beach. Yeah, but there's a lot of work that has to be done, and I'm just kind of... I'm doing this in my free time. My main focus is commissions and Banished Base right now, so... But I'm still happy with what I've done here. You know, I wanted this devlog to be shorter, but I guess... Yeah. Let's see if we can do this again. Yeah, we can. But yeah, there's a lot of shit I have to change, and a lot of shit I have to work on for this project. And it's gonna take a lot of time, but... I don't know, I'm having fun with it at least. I'm having a lot of fun. It's way much better than what I had before, and you know, it's obviously a great start. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed my update on this. Thanks for watching.